The Soviet Union used plutonium to poison one of its spies in London, and we learned about how that works in class today. States are racing right now to see who's going to become the leader in nuclear. Here's what I learned in my nuclear class today. After the Cold War, the US basically completely broke down its uranium supply system and ended up relying on Russia for about 50% of its enriched uranium. But since the war with Ukraine and with the climate crisis pushing the way that it is, there's a major push right now to rebuild that supply chain system for nuclear. Today we learned about different types of decay. So there's alpha decay and beta decay. Those are what we covered today. Alpha decay is when a large particle splits into a large and a small part and sometimes produces a gamma ray. The alpha particle, which is the smaller of the two, never has electrons because it's pushed out of the atom so fast it doesn't have time to pick them up. And this happens spontaneously all the time. Beta decay is when the total mass of a nucleus actually remains the same, so total number of protons and neutrons stays the same, but one of the protons turns into a neutron or neutrons turns into a proton. So it actually changes the atomic number of the element. And there are a couple different kinds of beta decay. So there's negative beta decay, which is when an element emits an electron. There's positive beta decay when it emits a positron, which then turns one of the protons into a neutron. And then there's electron capture, which is when an electron actually hits the nucleus and causes one of the protons to turn into a neutron, neutralizing the charge. And we learned about neutrinos.